And they both have enough tools that they can get pretty sizable punishes from any of those positions. So Marth, I think, actually the weakest very often at his lunging. It's higher risk than the other two for him and slightly lower reward. Whereas Fox is a little bit worse at the, I guess, the attacking, really. He's not so good at just holding his ground with hitboxes, and he's better at the other two. So the way that that's going to interact is really going to tell the story of the match between La Luna and AbsentPage. I just realized we didn't say the names of the players yet.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, you know, you can see the names on the layout, but sometimes you're just so focused on the melee you don't even look.
That's true. Definitely focused on the melee.
You know what's interesting is, like, La Luna had a really explosive start to this matchup. He almost, like, took a stock within, like, the first 10 seconds. But AbsentPage dialing it in. Takes the first stock against La Luna.
And La Luna, he enjoys fighting Fox, but he thinks he's silly. Like that, I'm sure La Luna is not happy about that illusion connecting into an up air.
Yeah.
He is a big fan of the man versus beast matchup, but he needs to tame the beast. Wow.
Catches him jumping out of shield.
The Matador. Ole!
Ole! He's like really good at like exposing the strengths of this matchup. I almost said exposing the weaknesses, but it's not quite a weakness. It's just like he's really good at using Marth's movement in a way that makes characters almost look stupid for trying things.
He definitely is. This is definitely the street basketball of Marth players.
Yes,
right?
That's a good way of putting it.
Like he's gonna bounce the ball off your head and then like be or like put it through your legs and then just be on the other side of you. That is just the way he plays the matchup, and it's really fun to watch. AbsentPage, of course, one of the fastest Foxes around, and also in recent times one of the fastest at adjusting. So we'll see how he adjusts to the tricky, smooth movement of La Luna.
Now that I think about it, La Luna has like a hit list of Foxes that he's gone through at this point. There's only like 2 that he's not beaten before, right? I think he's beaten every Fox at least once.
Well, all the notable ones that he's played, yes.
Yeah, every notable one. I think he has yet to beat Mango and Armada?
In that matchup? Yeah.
Has he beaten Leffen before?
Yeah.
I think he did once.
Recently.
Yeah.
But right now, he is too concerned with AbsentPage to think about that. He ends up getting, so that's the part that a lot of Marths are not comfortable doing. We said that there's the least reward in advancing and attacking the back of your opponent, overshooting with Marth. La Luna does like to use the dash attack when he sniffs out a dash back from Fox. He loves the dash attack. He'll occasionally do a forward smash at the high percent. Really weird that he forward smashed at that exact moment.
Yeah.
But he will lunge all the way past Fox's dash.
Yeah, you saw him like just smooth underneath in there. He's very good at using your aggression against you. It's almost like a Tai Chi Marth.
Yeah, he will use like all your momentum and then just let it pass him.
Yeah.
Really like that walling forward air. Yeah, La Luna really putting up the wall now. And that's a good way to play if you're a little bit ahead, but a really dynamic combo coming in from AbsentPage. Forward smash knocks him off the stage. Can we get the edge guard? No. A nice little dance around the drill, and that should do it. Not quite. Yep, I really like down tilt to cover the ledge, nair to cover the stage. That time he does the up tilt, but he's just a little too close to the edge to connect, and is a long sequence, but that's the way Marth goes sometimes. You need to be precise over and over and over again, but often there's nothing your opponent can truly do.
Yeah, for the people who really value precision, Marth's usually the way to go. Like, I like precise gameplay, so I really like using Marth.
Yes.
But it can be frustrating if you're not used to it, because if you do miss, it's not like having a long, lingering hitbox. You're either right or you're wrong. Whereas a lot of characters have the maybe area. Marth is not a maybe character.
No, yeah. I actually used your allegory on the committed gentleman before.
Yeah.
Fox, precise in a different way. But many would say, and I would agree, that Marth in many ways is a more precise character because he can do less things. So every action means just that much more for him. True. Gets the nair into the dash attack. Kind of expected maybe an up smash. I actually have this, I've been trying to do it forever and I'm getting back into it again. You do that nair as Fox, and then you do pivot forward smash, or pivot down smash as the follow-up.
Well, that's an example of, you know, just guessing wrong and really just getting destroyed for it. The counter, of course, being a very notoriously sometimes the greatest move in the game, sometimes the absolute worst.
Yeah, I mean, it's just low reward in general.
Yeah.
But also high risk. So, like, in theory, it's just bad.
Yeah.
But it serves the same purpose as, like, a DP would in a classic fighting game.
Yes. That's actually really good.
I mean, it does, because it beats meaty moves or, like, pressure, but loses to literally everything else and barely even beats those strong moves.
That was good recognition right there from Luna. He
Yes,
realized he
yes.
was going super low, so he was like, I don't have to edge guard him. I could just grab the edge.
And here's the thing is you can actually go so low as Fox that Marth will not be able to recover after he hits you.
This is true.
And then it's up to Marth to, like, go back to the ledge instead. That's exactly what Luna did.
This game, I mean, I don't know what AbsentPage is going to be able to do in these last couple of minutes. He's got to do something. Because it sort of feels like the game's getting less close.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, the set itself does feel to be slowly slipping away from AbsentPage. We'll see exactly what he can do to turn things around. Little up air. Oh, I think he had a forward smash there.
Yeah, I think that he hesitated and he realized he hesitated, or maybe it was a misclick.
Yeah, he hesitated, and then definitely saw he hesitated, and hesitated again because he didn't know if he had enough time because he hesitated.
Yeah. Long story short, hesitation's bad.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's better to, like...
just do it and be wrong.
Yeah, or just, like, don't do it and just go to the stage and just chill.
Yeah, just make a choice.
If you sit up there on the top platform like, I don't really know. Actually, it's a good lesson for all you young gentlemen with indecisive ladies. If you're trying to pick a place to eat, literally just pick one. It doesn't even matter. It will not make a difference to your day, I promise. You can tell I'm tight about something, right?
Yeah. we could talk about this later, Stacks.
Thanks, man. Weak backer, that is super cool. Did you see that weak backer?
Yeah, that was extremely weak. And AbsentPage seems to have found the page that was missing from the book of how to defeat La Luna.
The page that was missing? Whoa.
Mind blown.
Yes, the missing page on the book of Fox versus Marth is right here in front of us, the absent page. He named himself that all along for this reason.
He knew back in like 1996 or whatever he was born that one day he would have to use this page to win a set.
Versus La Luna. Unfortunately, La Luna looks like he might have already read this page and be fully aware of its contents.
He read another page.
Yeah, he may have devised a counter game plan.
A page known as the script.
I figured we were going there eventually, and I think that's where the joke ends.
Yeah.
Nice grab from La Luna. He's going to toss AbsentPage off stage. He does another down air to down tilt to cover the ledge, nair to cover high, but the platforms get in the way of that edge guard sometimes. AbsentPage in an extremely high percent, but at this point there are some advantages. Grab is not as good for Marth as it once was. It probably won't lead to a KO.
Yeah, he can at best do like a forward throw or like a back throw. Up throw?
Yeah, all he wants is to put, that's for position. All he wants is Fox above him so that he can put him in this edge guard scenario. It's working so far, but I mean, now Fox is at 193 and not that much closer to death, honestly. Okay, he reads the roll, and the La Luna has been rolling quite a bit. That nair's got to do it, right? Excellent DI from AbsentPage. He is still living. Get up attack. My man's at 220.
Oh, he just does it again. The Tony coming through.
La Luna's like, how's that guy still alive? Keep hitting him. He keeps coming back.
That was pretty insane. AbsentPage, of course, doesn't seem to be bothered by anything. Like I'm pretty sure the building could be on fire. He'd have the same look on his face.
Yes. Winnable game. He is not bothered by the end result, and he ends up going back to Dreamland.
He started to figure something out there at the last minute, so let's see if he can like build on that. Wow. Sometimes being Fox is just great.
So I think what I'm seeing, and I'll only tell you what I'm seeing because I don't think it's the whole story, because it's not what I've been looking for. But I will tell you what I'm seeing. How's that for a qualification at the beginning of a statement?
Yeah, let's see.
What I'm seeing is that AbsentPage is quite good at remaining patient and reacting, and he's quite good at entering his opponent's zone and doing things. What Luna's taking advantage of is the transition in between. A lot of Foxes are not keen on working their way in. They just want to force the mix-up right away. AbsentPage seems to be falling for that trap sometimes. I think, and there's another situation like it, I think if maybe you do a stutter step, like right outside the La Luna's range, you'll be able to whiff punish him pretty often. Like, you know, he'll throw out a wall or like a forward tilt of some kind, and then you'll be able to just like run and grab him, run shine, big punish.
to use traditional fighting terms, like I guess my friend Bryman would use, if he was a traditional fighter, his trainer would say you need to jab and you need to feint. You need to do something you can't just walk straight in. And a lot of times when he's ready to fight,
because like look, you see it right.
Go straight in.
You see it right there, dash dancing for quite a long time. We don't know when he's going to come in, but what we do know is when he commits to a full dash towards La Luna, he's going all the way.
Yes. And now he's even getting picked up when he's like just going into defensive mode.
Yeah, and so that's, like we said at the very beginning, that's something La Luna's excellent at. If he reads your dash back, he's a Marth who's not afraid to commit to that dash attack.
Yeah, he makes a lot of interesting, perhaps even unsafe commitments, but it's an intuitive thing.
And they're not super unsafe because La Luna will, if you ask La Luna about it, he'll talk to you about how he'll like check his reads. So like if he's going to make a hard read that's high risk, he'll check it by trying to put his opponent in the same situation, seeing if they react the same a second time, and then on that third time he'll be like, okay, it is a habit, I'll take advantage.
Exactly.
So he doesn't go for that dash attack right away. Apparently he does right there. AbsentPage maneuvering around the Luna fairly well. I think this corner pressure is really quite strong from AbsentPage. Don't know if Moon is going to be able to make it back.
Falling up there is going to take him out.
Yep. No chance for a recovery on second hit only.
AbsentPage is fast.
He's super fast.
Holy crap. He's not making the most out of these like interactions when he wins these interactions, unfortunately, but
yeah, I think this not feigning, this no fake approaching or very limited fake approaching is really what's costing him. See, there it is right there, that extra little dash dance. He got in on it. He just wasn't able to like really convert from this pressure that he earned. But we need to see a little bit more of that, I think, because La Luna is really keen to sort of react to when AbsentPage wants to move inward towards him. That's another thing I like that a lot of Foxes don't do. A lot of Foxes and a lot of Marths, and honestly just a lot of players in general, when they're coming out of a situation like neutral on each other, like maybe they're both they both just landed from a trade, most people just run away. Some people run towards, but very few throw out a hitbox, which is kind of good in either case if your opponent does either one of the other things.
True. And this could be the end.
And it is.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It is the end, but he's not going to let him go out getting the
if that was last stock, that would have been crazy. Can you imagine if that was last stock?
Because he would have won, right?
Yeah, he would have won the game.
Yeah, because La Luna died first, so that would have been interesting. But
that is not what happened. Instead, La Luna ends up winning 3-0. 3-0, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-0. He learned very quickly what type of game plan he could use against AbsentPage and then just never gave it up.